Hey guys, Veebat here with another V Plays, and we are in the BF-109F. This is going to be the other Tier 6 altitude fighter that a lot of people also complain about. We did an I-210 video, and some people were okay with it, but a lot of people pretty much agreed that that was a really painful grind, and they also said that this aircraft was equally painful, although I don't know, it's going to have machine guns, which means we do have a bit of sustained damage, and then the 20 as well. So while I typically don't like mismatched guns, I would prefer it to just having two 20s that overheat very rapidly. Now, we are a 109, so we get good altitude performance, we get good maneuverability for an altitude fighter, and oh my goodness, that was not what I was expecting to see there. P-47, I think, just went for the ram. Let's hit the boost cooler here. We have a little bit more damage per second than what we saw with the 210, but I feel like I can take out a heavy a bit easier in this. I mean, I'm not going to say it is easy, but it's easier. Yeah, we just powered through in a single pass. There's definitely something to be said for that. There we go, boom and zoom. That's also another thing I was kind of complaining about, is that there was a lack of boom and zoom with the 210, so you kind of lost that capability. But here we are, as long as we're careful with the guns, we get some decent sustained damage, and we just took out an aircraft. Nice. Let's go after this Key 45. It does have a tail gunner. Normally I'd be wary of being stuck in a tail gunner with an underpowered aircraft, underpowered guns. But the machine guns are able to tickle away that last little bit of health. We do have a rocket on our tail. Let's dive on him and see if we can help our IL-1 out here. Get the good fire chance, we get a bit of a crit chance with the 20 in the nose, or is it a 15? We'll go back and look. No, it's a 20. It is a 20 in the nose, so we managed to pick up the central sight. Ooh, a little wary here. I don't want to turn my back to this guy, but at the same time, this is a human-controlled aircraft that has 4 20s on it. Got the altitude performance just a little bit more than the I-210. Granted, we are probably not doing what we're supposed to be doing in this battle. We probably shouldn't be just hanging out over the airfield. The enemy is kind of making their rounds. Oh, they lost their B-17G though. I'm not sure what happened there. But I do feel confident that I could boom and zoom the Key over there. Arguably, I think the 210 could do it too. I mean, Japanese fighters are very weak in the HP department. Getting a little slow here, which is not typically advised. There we go. But we are dogfighting over the airfield, and I feel a lot more confident in doing that with this aircraft. Not firing too early, because we are relying on the combination of all 3 guns here. Getting an engine knocked out on an aircraft is also going to be helpful for lining up that next run-in, making you a little bit more dangerous when it comes to boom and zoom. Hopefully our team's going to be able to pick up some more zones here. Is that the Hurricane Mark II? Yeah. Can we burst him down in the head-on? Not quite, but we got him down to 9 HP. We'll come back around. There we go. Akamatsu. I don't know if it's just maybe my play style or what, but it just doesn't feel as detrimental to have this gun set up on this aircraft. That's a human and an A5. A5s can be very nasty. Lots of damage coming out of this aircraft. 4 20s and 2 13s. That'll definitely do it. There's another 109F down below us here. Alright, good. Our team seems to be picking up some zones right now, so that's going to be beneficial. Holding the airfield, allowing kind of the attack aircraft to spawn from here. That's what we're kind of hoping for. Grade 2. I see a multi-roll. I'm scared of the multi-roll. Cool. Seems to be on fire. The 20's able to get some hits out pretty far, and as we close distance, we're getting the benefit of the 13's. Oh, is he gonna... in the zone? Nice. That helped capture a little bit. Hero of the Sky, grade 1. I mean, to be fair, like, we're not going up against any Spitfires over here. We're not going up against a lot of specialized enemy aircraft or anything, but we are in a 90% crew in this plane. This pilot's only at 90%, and we're able to do that. And while I do have equipment on here, I actually didn't have enough mechanical parts to even operate it, so it's completely bare bones when it comes to the equipment. I'm just gonna go right past him here.
Hang in there. You'll soon be cut off from support.
Get a little bit of distance. There's a lot of red over there. Standard tactics we like to use in those situations. That's that NP, or the no humans in that seat. That's the Focke-Wulf. Yeah, we'll do that.
Stay alert, pilots. Large enemy force spotted over the airfield.
This is a bold move. Ill-advised. Very ill-advised. I think I got a little bit greedy for potential kill there. Hoping the multi-roll down below is focused on a different target. Oh, getting that screen hitch. I think that's incompatibility with my graphics card and my new processor. What do we got? Burn them out. Cool. You do not have a tail gunner, so that's good. Oh man, you're stationary. Got him. You were the one harassing me earlier, weren't you? Brakes, brakes, brakes. Hey. I don't want to do this because we only have 37 hit points. But we were talking about being able to burst down aircraft. We're getting the sustained damage from the 13s. Granted, that wasn't all us, but I felt like I was helping a bit more there. Ace. Nice. Man, I'll tell you, for an airplane that people apparently hate, it seems to be doing a lot better. And maybe it's just me. Maybe I just need to learn how to pulse the guns on the I-210. Maybe the 50 cals will yield, or yeah, the 50 cals will yield similar results if I was to go with that setup. It might be because my team is kind of keeping things off my back as well. So, I mean, it might not all be me, but when it comes to the firepower, I just feel like I'm getting a little bit more. And the 213s allow me to be able to get that sustained. So when I'm stuck on like a bomber or ground attack or a heavy, I feel like I can get some more of those rounds out. I will completely admit that there's going to be some... Gimme, gimme. Oh yeah, let that 20 make contact. There's going to be some disparity in the way the gun's trajectory is, but if you only use the 20 for long shots when there's somebody at low health like that, and then you use the 13s for that sustained... Man, holy crap. GG. That was pretty vicious. But the 13s, if you wait to fire for that burst damage. You wait to unload with everything when you get within range for the 13s to at least make contact. Maybe they're not at full damage, but close enough to make contact. You let the 20 start firing, and then you just unload with the 20 as well, and it allows you to be able to get that full potential out of the 188 cumulative damage. Yeah, we just finished upgrading the pilot now. That allowed us to be able to get not only to 100%, but also get us a free pilot skill. Managed to get 21 kills, killed a bomber. Yeah. Fighter, multi-rules, 9 multi-rules, yeah. Just struggled to do that same type of thing with an I-210. So I want to be careful not to keep bashing on the I-210, but if I was to pick a tier 6 between those two aircraft, so far, the BF-109F, I don't remember it being that bad of a plane. I felt like it was a bit of a downgrade, and I think a lot of the ire towards this aircraft is because with the E, you're getting 3 cannons and then a light machine gun. So you're getting a decent amount of overall firepower, so I don't even know what the total is. There's 80 here, and then 67, 67, so let's just say 120 for sake of argument. It's 134. 134 plus 80 would be 214. So we're already above the 188 on our other aircraft, and then another 60 right here. So we've already far surpassed the damage output, the cumulative damage output that you would see on this airframe. But the 20's pumping out more damage per second, right? It's a 90 damage per second gun, so it's a really good 20. And the 50 cals are doing 50 damage each, and they're getting just that little bit more range than you would get with the 7.92s. So they're contributing more. So that extra 60 you got with the 7.92s are actually going to be overshadowed by the 13 millimeters. Yeah. And like I said, I didn't even really fully spec out because I didn't have enough mechanical parts to be able to do that. But I don't mind this aircraft. I think it's perfectly fine. I could understand why people would have complaints, like I said before, but I do like it. Just that one flight felt really good, and most of the 109s are stellar aircraft. I do see why this is the worst of the 109s, but it's definitely not the worst altitude fighter in this bracket. My opinion, though. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one.